Right, welcome ladies and gentlemen back to another vlog. Yes, so unfortunately for this race I actually somehow mistakenly deleted all the footage from my iPhone. So everything that I have today is coming from my fake GoPro. I think, yeah, I mean, as you can see, the fidelity is never great. Nonetheless, we're gonna crack on. So yeah, we're leaving the harbor as usual, and right now I'm obviously hoisting up the mainsail. Peter's busy feeding it through with his fingers, and I think Sean's on the winch. Yeah, so wind conditions are actually quite good today. So we're prepared for a really good race. And as you can see, usually once I'm done hoisting, I leave like probably like 30 centimeters or like 50 centimeters, and then Sean just winches the rest, or someone else usually just winches the rest of the mainsail up. Nonetheless, let's dig in and see what we have in store for today's race.
Okay, yeah. Oh, let me do it, and then if you see me, then
Right now, I'm about to start setting up the jib, and yeah, we're just going to walk through some of the mistakes I've made, and Peter's just busy coaching me through the whole process.
I think we got the wrong way around, eh? Tack is meant to be this side, right? Oh, okay. I, yeah? Tack it down, okay. Okay. Sorry, where'd I put this guy in again? Which one? Any one of those clips, eh? Okay.
So I'm about to put the tack side into one of those hooks. At the top of the bow, we've got two hooks, but one of them is actually broken. But usually you can use the hooks if you have another jib that you want to hoist at simultaneously at the same time. So nonetheless, I'm pretty confident that that side goes in. And now I bring the head part of the jib, and now all I'm going to try to do is just feed it through those little knuckles, as you can see there. Oof. Feed it through in, and then feed the seam through like another little feeder as well. And then once I've done that, I should be able to grab one of the halyards and connect it to the top. So that was quite straightforward.
Which halyard are we on? Which is the green one?
So I've got the green halyard about to connect it to the head of the jib sheet. That's quite simple. And yeah, super lovely. Usually on this part of when coming out the harbour, we usually see some seals, and also some sunfishes as well. We quite often hit them. They're quite, yeah, bony, and they move the boat quite a bit. And now Peter is just busy hooking up the other jib sheets from the port side and the starboard side of the boat to the clue side of the jib sheet. And then yeah, our guest on board, she's just busy helping folding up the sail back. And now all I'm doing is just chilling, waiting for us to get out the harbor. And yeah, we're gonna start, maneuvering around the start finish line to be able to start the race. Peter's in the process of hoisting the jib sheet, and I'm just making sure that it just goes up well and it's not fed, or it's not stuck rather between the railings. And yeah, nothing untoward, and then just watching for a bit of skirting. And yeah, that's quite an easy hoist. That was quite simple. You can see the wind conditions are not too strong where we've decided to hoist up the jib sheet. And yeah, so usually this part of the race, yeah, we just all the boats are just like congregating around the start finish line to just essentially find a decent position to start. So cool, jib is up. We are floating near the start finish line. I think if you just heard that, that was another horn to signify another class that should be starting their race. So if you didn't know, if I haven't explained it before, basically there are like three different classes, and all three different classes obviously start at different times. So it seems like we're all racing everybody, but we're actually not. We're racing a select few boats. Like yeah, so they're both, as you can see, that class. They look like they've gone ahead and started some of the boats in that class. And you can see there are a few K31s there. So there's Nitro and Vulcan. Those boats, like geez, they just fly by. Extremely fast boats, and you've got to be super skilled to be in one of them. And Peter actually does sail on one of them for like proper races, not these fun little small boy races. Nonetheless, I think our start time is coming up soon.
Huh?
You're gonna have to send me your photos.
Of course. I'll also take some of you as well.
I don't think you're going to race in a while. What are the racing rules of Sadie?
Sonia, it's funny that they argue, but I have no idea why they're arguing. Like, to me, it looks like.
So we actually had like a right away, so they like started to like. So because we were in between two boats, but we had right away, so they kept on like pushing us down.
I see. Okay.
So technically they should have gone away to give us the room to have a proper start. They didn't. And according to the sailing rules, like they were in the wrong.
Okay.
So that's why they also started the protest. So then afterwards they'll basically dispute whether or not they were in the wrong or not. And then you go with the rules. So
I see. Okay.
you basically can shout that if you know the rules are behind you, like it's backing you.
Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Every day's a sport day.
I know that, but I'm going to bring it around, or at least set, then you can just lock it off. Like 4 turns on the winch, okay?
after that starting instant fiasco, where that boat nearly took off our legs on the port side of the boat, starboard side of the boat, we are preparing to actually hoist the spinnaker. So Peter's got the bag down there, and then he's just going to put the pole in the correct position, and I'm going to hoist anytime soon once we're on the first mark of the race. So he's busy opening the bag. Suspect he's already connected the halyards and everything. I think he's just unzipping everything, and he's telling me to stay on the rail to continue to push all the weight to one side. Cool. So we have rounded the mark. He's getting everything ready while ensuring that the spinnaker's out of the bag and then connected to the guy properly, and I'm going to hoist anytime soon. Bringing the jib down, as we always do once we hoist the spinnaker. And yeah, that was a successful hoist. No issues, no Chinese jibing. So yeah, I'm going to bring the jib down and then feed it back with the knuckles and then get back to the back of the boat to help redistribute the weight.
This is a journey into sound. This is a journey into sound.
Yeah.
To have a bit of a weekend.
Yeah, we're just
weekend
busy
special.
cruising along at this stage of the race, trying to go to the third mark, or the second mark of the race. And yeah, this is all the footage I have left. So once we're around the second mark, we're gonna hoist up the jib again. But yeah, this is all I have for this edition of the vlog from your favorite salty sea dog. If you like this video, cost us nothing, or cost you nothing, to actually subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll definitely catch you along in the next one. Cheers.